celebrate some gold at the end of the rainbow with this beautiful pop open handmade St. Patrick's Day card. St. Patrick's Day is a really fun and unusual holiday to cheer somebody up before the spring season. And this card comes together so easily. This is Jamie with GettingCrafty.net. Join me today and Card Making Monday, as well as Wild Card Wednesdays and Stamping Stream Fridays, as we create all week, making the world a more beautiful place, one handmade card at a time. If you haven't already, hit the bell to subscribe and get notifications when we're live so you can create with us all week long. Now, this is a really fun and easy card with a little simple twist. We're going to use this gorgeous collection as we go. So you're going to want to use a paper trimmer and a piece of basic white thick cardstock. We're going to take that basic white thick cardstock and we're going to score it. The paper trimmer we have has a scoring blade as well as a cutting blade. You want to feel the corner of your project and you're looking for a lip. It's really hard to photograph, but it's smoother on one side, and that's really the side you want to use your scoring and cutting. And that lip, you're going to create an additional lip when you go inside. So we're going to take this card to 2 3/4 on each side. You'll want a handy dandy tip here. Score once on each side, cut, and you end up with 2 different cards already done for you. 2 3/4. And then turn it and cut at 4 1/4. Now, I always have to double check my numbers here, make sure I didn't move the measuring stick, because I can do that pretty easily. Now, you're going to see we have 2 nice scored lines right there. Using your bone folder, we're going to go ahead and close this, making sure it meets up. That's really important. Our paper trimmer is pretty precision, so you want this to kiss and almost a slight overlap. Now turn it over, always using your bone folder on the back of your card. This leaves a light, shiny impression line, and you don't want that impression line if you can avoid it. Turn and turn. And when you come together, your card is now more inclined to stay together in a more fashioned way. Now, we're going to be using the flowers for every season, and this is another one of those simple cuts. So this gorgeous sunflower piece, it reminds me of gold. It reminds me of summer. My friend Sarah is all about the sunflowers, so this is an ode to my girl. So I'm going to go to 4 1/4 here. And you want to have less waste. So use this on another project. You can even use it inside of this card if you wanted to. It's just so easy. Then you're going to turn this and go to 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. By going to 4 1/4, you are going to have 1 sheet to make your cuts from. So we have 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I did not get rid of that little 1/2 inch strip that we're going to have right here. I just threw that inside of the card because it's so cute and I hate to throw it away. Now we're going to take our Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus, and our paper is double-sided, so you can note both sides are really fun. If you wanted a little bit more colorful card, you could easily do this on the outside. Now this is designed to fit directly over this square. So we're going to go right up to the edge, right here. Give it a nice little rub-a-dub-dub. And when you do that, if you're doing it on this here, you lose the edges a little bit. So when you open it up, and put it down, and then you create an easier view of where you're going. I like to stand when I'm crafting so I can see above my project. What do? Are you a sitter? I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the few that likes to stand all the time while I'm crafting. Then again, I'm a mom, I rarely sit. So here we go. We have this gorgeous little window card here, or door card. Super easy. I'm going to use my bone folder again, give it a nice impression. You want to raise your side 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. As you are raised, the more pounds per square inch you are applying. Now take the edge and you're going to go flat and you're going to go right across the back there. By running the end of your bone folder across the side, you're going to make sure the adhesive, if there's any windows, will have a better impression to each other. So here's this really cute little card. Now we're going to use the same designer series paper in the Just Jade, and we're going to use these great dies. You need these dies in your life. It is called the Word Wishes dies, and it celebrates all of the holidays, you guys, or almost all of them, with great die cuts. So we're going to use, as you can see here, our mini cut and emboss machine, one of my favorite tools, quite honestly, because it's so cute, but it also works like a dream. Secret tip with the mini cut and emboss machine, you want to make sure that you are behind this line. See the line? I don't really like to be standing in line, quite honestly. I'm one who likes to rebel against the lines, but this here, you need to stand behind the line. And the reason being is that your machine has to grab the pieces. This is a simple die cutting machine, and you want these two lines to line up, grab on, and they're going through. Now the machine has grabbed hold, and we're going to, my slides a little bit while I'm doing this, not the machine. This is my surface. You don't need to go forward and back. I'm just doing so because it's easier and it arrives back in front of me. Right here. Then we're going to go ahead and using our multi-purpose liquid adhesive, we're going to adhere that to the inside of this card. Again, don't forget that little strip. Might as well throw that inside. If you have it, use it. You know what I mean? It's really fun. You could put something down here on the bottom. It doesn't match. So the other one I put on one side. This one I'm putting on another. There you go. And then we're going to take these, happy birthday, happy St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to use our take your pick tool, and we're going to push out the little die cuts. My fingernails are pretty much destroyed from our packing and getting ready to move. It's also winter here, so I have a tendency to have more broken fingernails. I don't know why. I think it's the dry skin season. And you can see here with your little palette knife, you can remove all your bits and bobbles, just like so. You won't need them. So then happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's go ahead and I will put this all on for you right now. So you can see here with the Heart Builder Punch and this great designer series paper and gold foil, I was easily able to to punch these 4 little hearts. And I've layered them with our Stampin' dimensional adhesive. If you didn't notice, I put on each side of the outside because we're gonna cut 2 of them in half. Now, put my dies away. Here we go. So we have our card. It's absolutely adorable. We're going to start with the first heart here, and we're going to use our paper trimmers to cut them down. Our paper snip is wonderful, but you can use that or a paper trimmer. So you're going to come right up the middle, and this will match exactly. But when I did it before, when I was designing it, I cut both of them at the same time, and they kind of flopped around, and I don't want that. I want matchy. And I'm using on this piece here, Stampin' Seal adhesive. So push it down, put it here, and then do the other side, an easy peasy match. Now, this is a great way with the time change coming up and spring is almost here to send somebody a little cheer. St. Patrick's Day is not your typical birthday or Mother's Day or Christmas card that you will send, but it's a great way to connect with others. And right now, I don't know about you, but all of us need to be connecting in one way or another in a deeper way. A handwritten word is a great way to do so. So we're gonna close this up, make sure we line up, and I'm making sure that my heart does not go over the card. Here, I wanna make sure it stays on the card front, because then if you don't, it'll be more difficult to put it in an envelope. So, let me see here. My grandparents have passed, but my grandmother, when she was on her mini travels, they traveled around the world, she wrote and pen palled me wherever they went, and I have all those written words now. So it's kind of like she's living on through her notes and letters. So if you are like me and miss your family and friends, this is a great way to bless them because the written word will live on and on. Now, here I want to create a little flap. So I'm putting 2-dimensional adhesive only on the bottom half, and we're going to close this and tuck this in. I don't know about you, but I love taking my kids out to a field and having them look for 4-leaf clovers. It A, keeps them busy, and B, it's super fun. Great way to create memories. And we're going to tuck this one in here. Now these two are being raised. They're easy for you to grab onto. And you now have a really adorable Happy St. Patrick's Day card. And it's easy to do. If you want to take it up a notch, we have some great embellishments like this. These gilded gems are so gorgeous. You want them in your life. And they're easy to use, especially with your Take Your Pick tool. So you just grab the gummy piece here. And you want to grab just, I don't know, a fun amount. Add some gold accents to your project. And I'm just pushing, which picks it up on that gummy right there. And the gummy, if it starts to flatten, you can smooch it and you can keep twisting to do more. I've seen in other videos, I've posted in other videos, not seen. I've posted how to roll them up, and we want to just kind of space it out so it doesn't look so structured. I'm gonna go with the medium here. And it's really tempting to put one in the middle, but I don't think that'll work for this project. So here you go, a sweet little accented handmade card that's great to give away to others. And it's it fits into your standard envelope. And when you open it up, Happy St. Patrick's Day is clearly declared. Here we used our multi-purpose liquid adhesive and the Stampin' Seal Plus to put that down. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. The mini cut and emboss machine can fit in your purse. It's like my new favorite thing to carry around. But look at this beautiful card. It's a great way to deliver some cheer all year long. Did you enjoy this card as much as I did? Look at this gorgeous flashy gold and just jade. This gorgeous bumblebee color. Oh my goodness. Opening up to deliver a St. Patrick's Day greeting that's going to wow. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. If you haven't already, take a second to subscribe and hit that bell so you can join us for Card Making Monday, Wild Card Wednesdays, and Stamping Stream Fridays as we make the world a more beautiful place, one handmade card at a time. This beautiful little pop open gate fold card is a great way, little door fold here, to deliver some wow, and it sits beautifully on your counter just like so. It's a great way to hide a little greeting inside, and using the word wishes dies allows you to have less room to write for happiness. You can have a great little note that be delivering a big message of love and care. So I hope that you enjoyed this handmade card. Go ahead and catch these upcoming videos. We'd love to see you join us all week long as we create and connect over card making and crafting. So go ahead, hit that bell, subscribe, and we'll see you at our next card making class. Thanks for joining me.